Did you, a more innocent age, the 1970s, holding hands in a cinema theater was seen as the maximum in public display of affection? Was that how? It was a more innocent age, wasn't it?
Yeah, because we never had Infosys. We never thought of anything more than being happy, going around in a nice city like Pune. But my life drastically changed when Murthy started Infosys. It was no longer that happy days in Pune. It was a responsibility, commitment, and building a company is not a joke. It requires a lot of sacrifices from the family, support from the family, and a lot of give and then take. So the whole life changed once it came to Infosys.
But love blossoms and this entrepreneurial journey grows almost simultaneously. And there is this wonderful, incredible story, Mrs. Murthy, that you talk about, or we all now know, about how you gave 10,000 rupees from your account. That's all you had in your savings account, and you gave it to your husband to start off his entrepreneurial journey. It is perhaps the most valuable 10,000 that anyone has given their husband. I mean, what prompted you? You had faith in this man, this bohemian man that you had fallen in love with?
Mm-hmm. Well, there are two things. Number one, when I got married, my mother told me, we both come from a middle class family. We are not from rich family. We all come from a salaried families. So my mother told me, spend money with great care and save some money without husband's knowledge. And this money should not be used for jewels or the saris. Only in emergency you should use it. So I saved every month some money, and it was in a box I did not even count. When Murthy said, I want to start a software company in 1981, I told him we have good jobs. Both of us had very good jobs. We had our own daughter, Akshata, by that time. And I said, why do you want to start? Murthy knew that I'm very fond of history, so he wants to prove that historically, then I will agree. He said, when there was the Industrial Revolution, we were the colonies of other country and Britain, and we could not prosper because industrialization took place there. We only became the raw material suppliers. Now the second revolution has come now, that is software revolution. So if we miss this boat, we will never become legally, ethically rich. And this is the only way Indians, middle class people with good educational background can do something. So he said, if you help me out, I will start a company. I said, I don't have too much money because you're salaried people with a lot of responsibility. He said, if you don't agree, then I cannot start. You should wholeheartedly accept this, then only I would like to jump into this. I thought over it. It was a Wednesday evening. Thursday morning, I counted. It was 10,250. I'm not good in economics, I'm good in engineering, but not in economics. The only investment I've made in life is 10,000 rupees. That's all.
Well, it's the best investment you ever made.
I told Murthy, look, here is 10,000, 250 again I kept inside. Because I never know this man will be successful or not. Because before that he had his own company, Softronics. He was not successful. So I took a little bit of risk and I said, take this money. I assumed I will write off. He may not be or he may be. If he is, well and good. If he is not, it's also well and good. Then he told me, okay, be ready for the bumpy ride for the next 3 years. Okay? I myself will be very busy. And with this money, I will start. That's how I gave 10,000 rupees.
It's, as I said, one of the most valuable 10,000 rupees that any wife has given her husband. I'm going to ask my producer to put up another couple of pictures because family life begins. And I don't know about the holidays that you all spend. Where is this? Mr. Murthy, did you take your wife on, this is the first foreign holiday that you all ever did? You all went overseas? Where was this?
Yes, I think...
no, Murthy, 1979.
79.
Went to America first time on work. This is in Greece. In the year 1996,
Yeah.
we took Akshata, and a whole lot of us went. I was very keen, I'm very fond of history. So I told we should go to Greece. It's in Greece.
Because you have a reputation that you are, you don't like, you'd like to travel. There were all these rumors about how you prefer to even travel economy, not business class.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Well, till we reached
Old
$1
age.
billion of revenue and about $280 million of net income, that is after tax profit, we had said we are going to travel economy, international, domestic, doesn't matter. However, at that time, some of the younger people came to me and said, look, we have made so much of sacrifice, all of this. Why don't you be a little bit more relaxed? And that's why we shifted to business class. But till then, the independent directors were given first class.
So independent directors
Oh,
travel first class
absolutely,
while you
absolutely.
traveled economy.
Absolutely, absolutely. Anyway, so that's when we shifted to business class. We used to stay in very seedy hotels in
Delhi.
New York, even in Delhi here, near the old railway station, there used to be a hotel called Nataraj. When I came to get the license and all, I mean, we were quite happy. I think at the end of the day, what is more important than is your mental happiness rather than physical comfort.
You know, that is because you all, for a while, stayed in a small 1 BHK
Oh, absolutely.
when you first got married with a common toilet.
Of course.
That's where it all started.
Yeah, yeah.
Then, of course, Infosys takes over your lives. And there is a poignant moment in your Uncommon Love book where you miss your son's birthday, Rohan's birthday, and he asks you, who do you love more, Infosys or me and Akshata?
Well, when I told them that I did love my daughter and son, they didn't believe me. It was very clear. They just smiled and went away.
I'll play what Rohan said. We've got something that Rohan has to say to you all. And listen into what your son had to say, who's now at the moment in London.
What happened?
Okay, I'm going to ask them to...
Increase the volume.
Okay, we'll try and get that audio of Rohan Murthy in a moment. But is that the sacrifice that you've had to make in a way? That your children missed out because you were on your entrepreneurial journey?
You know, I'll tell you, when I returned from France, I must be one of the very few people who left a Western country and came back to India. I had a very aspirational target. I said, I want to conduct the first experiment in India on democratization of wealth. I want to create a company of the professional, for the professional, and by the professional, as Abe Lincoln defined US democracy. I want to demonstrate in India that even people who have no connections to the government can succeed. I want to create a company that will compete itself with the best in the world. So these were all very aspirational, noble, objectives. When you have such a thing, there is no sacrifice because you're all the time focused on that target. So we never felt anything.